Welcome back, baby.
Welcome back to the
Welcome
Kick of the Punch.
back. What's going on, people?
Good afternoon, everybody.
Hope everybody's been well.
Yep. Coming up on the holiday months.
Seriously, dude. Yo, how fast has this year gone by, though?
Like that. Crazy.
Woo!
But, we've had a lot of good events this year. I feel like a lot of things have really surprised a lot of people.
Yeah, we got some good fight. We had overall this year we've had some good fights and still a few more to go, But overall, dude, we've been blessed as far as like these cards that we've had these last few years,
I know the upsets have been crazy, man.
Oh yeah, and then what happened this past weekend was just,
I mean, boy. We were talking about it. UFC Austin.
yeah.
Those Austin crowds, I feel like they come to play hard,
Well, just I feel like most of these American crowds ain't playing. Like, I think after the pandemic, we missed out on a lot of sporting events. And then with the UFC kind of like taking the lead in the sporting industry, and like putting their foot down, creating the bubble and stuff, everybody got like into the UFC and they showed that it could be done and stuff. And yeah, like I think ever since then, like they just been turning it up to 10. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely put a lot of eyes on the sport because it was the only thing you could watch.
Yeah, it was literally the only thing other than like table tennis or something like that. I don't even know what I think cornhole. They were playing like cornhole and stuff.
I don't know, but let's get into it though, man. Let's see.
Wild card, dude. I'll be honest, and see, like I made the mistake and didn't look back on our last show and take down our picks for the fights. Mm-hmm. But I wish next time this one I will. For this one I will.
We got it.
But dude,
okay.
I was not expecting that from Armin.
That finish?
No,
yeah.
I wasn't expecting that much from Armin. I'll just say that right off the bat.
I mean, he didn't fight for very long.
Dude, it was 60 seconds. It was like 60.
That's what I'm saying.
69 seconds or something.
He didn't have to show much, which is always weird sometimes in those fights. I'm not saying, look, obviously, amazing finish. He killed it. He put Beneil Dariush away in, like you said, 60 seconds.
Yeah,
gone.
Dude.
Out cold.
There wasn't much for. I don't think Beneil even got to like even get warmed up in there. Like
no, it happened so fast, and that whole card went by really fast because of the amount of finishes.
Yeah,
it was over pretty early.
Yeah.
But
it was pretty. It was pretty even.
It was clean, man. He came through. He hit him with the leg kick. Was it or was it? No, it was a knee.
Dude, he didn't even connect with that knee.
But then he hit him with the hand.
It was like a meant to connect with the knee, right? But it was like a feint knee and then the right hand. Like it was a piston of a right hand too, dude. That thing just put my man Beneil out with the quickness.
He's got that accuracy, man.
And that dude Armin, man,
and he's top 5 for sure now.
He stormed through it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the rankings, but yeah, he's got to be up there now.
He's up there after he beats Dariush.
Because Beneil was what? He was like...
He was a title contender before the Charles Oliveira fight.
5 or 6 or something like that?
I think he was ranked 5. But, yeah. Yeah, he's killing it, man. I'm interested to see the next fight that he gets.
Beneil?
No, Armin Sarukian.
Oh, Armin, yeah. I don't know. He's calling out for a whole bunch of different... I mean, because, like...
Yeah, but he'll fight anybody. Anybody in the top 5 he wants.
Yeah, so like, we got Islam as champ, and he's already ran it with Islam, but Islam ain't gonna take it. He don't want that.
No, he's not gonna get a title shot right away after that.
No, of course not. But I'm saying I don't think Islam is willing to give him the fight either at this time, like right now. At this point,
of course not.
I think he'd rather fight Charles again.
That's not even a question. He's not gonna fight that. I mean, we're talking about if he's obviously gonna face somebody in the top 5 next. I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
So. You think about that. You got Justin Gaethje. You got Dustin Poirier.
Dude, Beneil was in the top 5 for sure. I'm pretty sure, if not 6.
So who does he fight next?
Armin, dude, I don't know who's willing to give him the fight, man. That's the problem. Like, if you look at the lightweight rankings, I mean, they're because I mean, if you think about what happened. What's happened this year with everything that's happened. We have a new BMF champ in Justin Gaethje. We have the tough season that passed that Conor and Chandler were caught up in, and they're supposedly going to be having that fight. I mean, they won't say it. and nobody will say it, but I
Should
think
be
they're
UFC 300.
They're trying to save that for UFC 300 for sure.
It's perfect for them.
Dustin just got KO'd, and do you think that Dustin was willing to fight him?
Maybe. Because if he beats him, then he beats another top 5 opponent, and then.
But I don't know, because Dustin. I don't know if Dustin is like willing to. Like he's another one, like because that division is very similar to the welterweight division, where nobody wants to really take any fights. You know.
You don't think so?
Like at least that top of the division, because they're just trying to fight for titles.
For
you know.
titles, okay.
Yeah. So and it's understandable.
Justin Gaethje fought.
Yeah, and they were fighting for that BMF title.
Yeah, but that's not the world championship title.
And that's what.
That's a bigger fight.
And I could see Armin trying to fight Gaethje, but
well, I mean, a lot.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Saint-Denis called out Gaethje too.
There you go.
But I don't think he's gonna take either of those. Cause
what if they matched him up?
That would be a better fight.
That would be a crazy fight. That would be like a fight of the
that would be worth. That would be worth a watch.
Yeah,
and that would be like 2 up and coming guys that are really good.
That would be a really good fight.
That's what I'm saying. They should make that fight.
Well, then look at who's then look at the co-main event. What happened in the co-main event? I mean, yeah, obviously, let's just
first of all, props to Jalen Turner.
Obviously, props to Jalen Turner. I mean, you doing your job, buddy.
He came through.
There you go. But then at the same time, yeah, that was a bad stoppage.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
too late. Let's address the elephant in the room.
I don't think it's an elephant, honestly. I think it's obvious. Dana White said it because the guy was talking about it. He said that
he felt bad.
Even the ref was like, I stopped that late.
I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things where, you know, we've also seen probably worse, you know.
There's been late stoppages for sure.
I mean, I was definitely like kind of
everybody. I mean,
jumping up at the screen
when he was already turned with his back. You know,
yeah,
he didn't have to get knocked out
cold.
Again.
Yeah.
But
Jalen, I mean, I don't think anybody was expecting
10 days notice.
10 or 11, yeah. I mean, call it 9 if you want. But dude, I mean, yeah, like the last people who took 2 short notice fights, Tom Aspinall and Volkanovski, there was only one of those came out to be true or to be good, you know, or winners, and that was Tom Aspinall. But that's the heavyweight division. Whereas like Volkanovski, he tried to do that, and that didn't work out for him. But Jalen Turner came in.
You're saying Jalen Turner is better than
No, stop that. I'm not saying that.
That's what you're saying?
No, I'm saying like, you know, crazy. I'm saying that like he was able to perform on short notice, you know, against a tough opponent in Bobby Green, you know.
Yeah, so I mean, he had that. I mean, that Dan Hooker fight honestly could have gave it to him.
Cuz Bobby just came off of 2 big wins.
Yeah, no, he got the win over Tony Ferguson, and then before that he
Grant
beat
Dawson.
Yeah,
and with the quickness too.
And
that was the main event.
Yeah, so.
I think they were fighting either 6 and 7 or something like that.
What?
Bobby Green, I think that, or was it 11 and 12? It might have been 11 and 12, something like that.
12 and 13.
12 and 13. Oh, that's
Jalen Turner and Bobby Green.
Oh, okay.
That was,
but yeah, like
put Armin Tsarukyan versus Jalen Turner.
Yeah.
Yo, like
give him the shot. But see, that's the thing. Now Armin's all confident.
He's like, oh,
he did perform though. I mean,
yeah, he shut out the lights and that's the thing too. To put on that kind of performance after all the other ones were bangers too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
everybody's like, yo, that last one was crazy too.
Because you could say what you want about that Mateusz Gamrot loss, but that was a tough fight.
Oh, for Armin?
Yeah, and he lost it by like it could have gone either way, honestly.
Yeah, of course.
You know?
How they are.
Because there were certain exchanges that were just like on Armin's side, and then there were certain
when fights are close like that, it's just...
I feel, though, Armin is the better fighter because he's like a better all-around fighter, I feel. Whereas Gamrot is more of a wrestler.
They could do that fight again.
Yeah, they could do that.
Mateusz Gamrot versus him the second time.
Yeah.
Put it for a main event.
Yeah.
And then maybe he can go for the... I mean... You know, I don't even know what Mateusz Gamrot is gonna do anyway, because wasn't he the backup fighter for the BMF for the Volkanovski fight?
Oh, it was the Volkanovski versus Islam.
The Islam 1
or 2.
No, 1.
Oh, Nobody was the backup for this last one?
No, remember he was gonna be the backup, and then Volkanovski stepped in.
No,
who was last one on the second one?
Charles was supposed to. Yeah, and he was supposed to be because he was the backup fighter, and everybody was saying, "Why isn't Mateusz Gamrot?"
Because he wasn't a big enough name.
Supposed
of course.
Well, it's understandable, but
you know how it is.
At the same time, I mean, if you got a backup fighter for what? Yeah. But anyways,
let's check out.
Good performance for Jalen Turner.
Oh,
let's hope he gets a good fight coming up.
Oh, I think so.
It'd be great to see him because he was on the rise. He was on the rise before
he's had some ups and downs. But
but he's had some tough fights, dude. Tough fights.
Yeah, the Dan Hooker fight was crazy.
And the lightweight division is no joke.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
People, but that's what. But you see, you're talking about the top 5. Between the top 1 and top 10, all them dudes is nasty.
Yeah, for sure.
Top 10 is.
Yeah,
that's a dangerous.
All those guys are nasty, and I should have the rankings up, but I don't.
So, what do you think about next one, huh?
Go ahead. What you think? Give me your thoughts.
Davison Figueiredo at bantamweight.
Deuce Tigueira.
I think he did his thing, you know?
Yeah.
I think he did what he had to do.
For sure.
And, I mean, I didn't really know how it was going to go on that fight.
I really thought Font would have more, there was going to be more from Font. And I don't know. I feel like he just didn't know what to do with
he looked a little cold.
Something like that.
Yeah. He wasn't throwing like that, like how he usually is.
Yeah.
He's popping the jab. He's moving a lot.
His last fight was Corey, no?
I don't want to say that he looked crazy bad, but I think he definitely looked like something was off about him. You know?
Yeah. There was so that's what I'm saying is that like he's coming off that Corey loss, and then before that he won to Yanez. He won
he got
over
that knockout.
Yeah, over Adrian. But yeah, Font, that was a very odd fight for him. Like I don't know, I feel like he was hesitant to pull the trigger, you know, at certain exchanges, and then again, I mean, we got to give it to my man Davidson. Davidson is coming up in weight, you know. He probably feels better. He cuts a buttload of weight, dude. That dude is like 160s. He's cutting like when he was cutting down to flyweight.
125.
Yeah. So you can only imagine now that he's cutting a little less, probably, you know, it's probably a big change in his physique as far as just like those 10 pounds, and then rehydration after that is probably even better, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know, dude. Yeah. I just hope we don't, cause sometimes, well, it's only one loss. It's 2 losses now.
Against Rob Font?
Yeah, for Rob Font. Because like he was on a good
135
trajectory, you know.
Division that's really hard to be good in.
Yeah.
135 is full of people,
and he's held that position pretty good. He's almost. I don't like saying this about any fighter, but he's almost like the gatekeeper at that very top high level, you know.
Who?
Rob Font. Yeah.
Oh, to break into the top 10 of 135.
Yeah, the top 5 really, because he's been up there.
I guess, but he's been hanging around the top 10, I feel like, for a long time.
Yeah, but he's been, like, kind of maintaining position until now, maybe. Because now, I would imagine that Davidson gets ranked somewhere there.
I did see that he looked kind of small.
Who? Davidson.
Figueiredo, yeah.
He did look a little small.
Compared to Rob Font looked huge compared to him.
He did, yeah.
And I was like, damn, I didn't realize that he was this small.
But then there was also something, it's like you said, it was like he looked cold or something, like, I don't know, you didn't seem like...
He just didn't seem.
For me,
as
it seemed
poppy,
a little hesitant. He wasn't in his rhythm.
He didn't seem as slick with his boxing.
You know what another thing is? Davidson went very wrestling heavy in that fight, and
it might have tired him out.
I think that one, and then 2, I think maybe Rob had prepared more for a striking Davidson, like that he would be striking more and possibly, you know, throwing hands more. And, like, maybe wasn't prepared to be wrestling as much and grappling. Because there was a lot of that. It was like Davidson was mixing it up a whole lot. So, he looked real good out there, though. He looked really good at 135. So, props to
We'll see who they put him up against next.
El Deuce Tigueira.
I don't know. Let's check it out now. Sean Brady versus Kevin Gastelum.
Sean Brady.
Gastelum.
Coming back off of his first loss.
Gastelum.
To Bilal.
How do you think Gastelum looked at 170?
Isn't this his second fight at 170? because he won his last one.
He didn't fight 170. This is his first time coming back at 170.
No, he came back.
No, he didn't.
One time before, yeah, I believe.
No,
so.
he was at 170 like 7 years ago.
Yeah, I know that.
He didn't fight before that at 170.
Oh no, he fought Chris Curtis.
Exactly. He fought 170 now.
Oh, that's right. He was supposed to fight Shavkat.
They gave him a difficult
they canceled
test
that
in Sean Brady, and that would have been a really.
That would have been even harder.
That would have been
probably.
a really tough one right there.
Yeah.
Shavkat, he's big.
Yeah.
But Kevin Gastelum didn't look good, but Sean Brady with the grappling.
Sean Brady's
he's a specialist.
an opponent. Yeah.
You know,
Like he's not before. Like I said, before Bilal, he was undefeated.
Yeah. People were like, "Oh, this guy's gonna be fighting for the title soon." You know.
And as far as like from what a lot of the interviews that I had saw from before and after, he said that he was a lot in his head for that fight, and that like he had to kind of shake that off. He went to like a mental coach and stuff, and was able to kind of like be a little more self-confident.
Yeah.
And that helped him a whole lot in this fight because it's what he said. It's what he does. He fights.
Yeah.
So there's no reason for him to be hesitant. And he said for the Bilal fight he didn't pull the trigger as much, which I saw a lot of. And like when Bilal was really like putting it on him, he didn't really react. He said, whereas in this fight he had more control over. Like he knew exactly what to do in like all the situations.
Yeah.
And he looked really good. I mean, he looked really good coming back. I mean, he hadn't fought for a year.
Yeah, he took some time off.
Yeah, because he had some I guess some staph. I don't know if it was staph infection or something else.
Well, he got beat up pretty bad in the Beloma fight too. You got to think about it.
Yeah, I mean,
it was back and
it was
forth.
It was a TKO. So
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was. But he looked really good on his comeback. Let's hope that he gets a big opponent here in the 170. He's calling out Ian Gary.
That would be a good fight, I think.
With Ian Gary, he needs somebody to fight, right? Oh no, but he's supposed to be fighting.
Who's he fighting?
In 296, he's gonna be fighting. Who will be fighting? Who will he be fighting? Vicente Luque. That's right.
Oh,
he's supposed to fight Vicente. Yeah.
How do you think that fight goes?
Well, supposedly, Sean was supposed to fight Vicente, but then Ian ended up getting him. But I think Vicente and Ian goes?
I think probably Ian Gary wins. Honestly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's hope all this stuff isn't getting to him, eh?
Vicente's had some difficult times.
I'm saying all this Ian Gary hoopla.
All this stuff going on in the news about it.
What do you think about that?
I don't know, bro. I mean, I have no idea. Like, I guess it's weird. I just like
it's a strange situation, right?
Yeah, but it's like I don't know, bro. Whatever floats your boat. I mean, these dudes.
There you go.
I'm like it's
better left
weird,
unsaid,
like,
right?
They like weird stuff, like whatever. It's cool.
Yeah,
I'm cool with it. I mean, I hope he's not like.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Some of this stuff is not like getting
to his.
But I'm saying
mental.
even like him being like, oh, like. But I mean,
I saw one of those one of his posts on Instagram. He's like, the more people talk. Man, damn, my Irish is terrible. My Irish accent. But he was like, the more people talk, the more it just pisses me off. And
but,
I
mean, the thing is, though, there's two sides to it because, yeah, if you're that guy and then you end up losing, then everybody's like, oh, yeah, that's what you get for being mad cocky.
Well, he's been hyping the crap out of himself.
But I'm saying if he ends up doing all these things and beating these people and actually showing that he's a real...
I mean, he's doing a good job so far.
I mean,
he's only have a few sketchy moments, I feel. It hasn't even been that much.
Yeah, but he's, I'm going to think most of his fights already are all finishes, and then, he's
I think he went 3 rounds once or twice, maybe once.
We'll see how the Luque fight goes. That'll say a lot about him because Luque will take the war to him.
Oh yeah, for sure. Luque ain't no chump in there.
But that's the only thing that I give it to Ian Gary because I feel like he's a little just more slick with the hands.
He's a big boy too.
Yeah, he's tall. He's like 6'3" and 170, and he's a big guy for 170. He's not just lanky.
And then on top of that post, he was like, I might just have to go get the middleweight strap before I get the welterweight strap.
He could probably fight at middleweight.
Yeah.
I can see him fighting.
He's a big boy. He's a big dude, son.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that dude is tall as mess.
So we'll see.
But, just going back to the Saruki, the Texas card. Yeah, Sean Brady definitely could get. I think he could definitely get that fight out of those. If the winner out of those, one of those two, Vicente or
and the
Sean.
Ian Gary.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that would be a good fight.
That'd be
I think either one of those guys versus Shavkat.
Oh yeah.
Ian
But
Gary
Shavkat's supposed to fight Wonder Boy.
I know he's supposed to fight Wonder Boy, but I don't know. I don't love that fight for Wonder Boy, honestly.
Yeah, but look what Wonder Boy did to Neil Magny. I saw this one post about what Wonder Boy did to Neil Magny. You remember that?
That's true.
Or not Neil Magny, the other Neil, Jeff Neal.
Jeff Neal.
Remember when? Because like Jeff Neal was the next big thing, you know, and he's still really good. I love Jeff Neal.
Yeah,
anytime I see Jeff Neal's on the card, that's a fight you need to tune into.
Yeah, you know he's gonna dig in,
dude. Because dude throws
down.
bombs.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Well, that's the thing. He knows how to stay in there.
He's
too.
very Gooden, like Jeff Good. Isn't Jeff Gooden right? The dude who just got the he was he on this? Yeah, he was on this fight. No.
Yes. Yeah.
He was on the prelims, I believe.
Yeah, we'll get. Yeah,
we'll get to that. We'll get
this
to that.
whole fight. That's the thing.
Yeah.
This whole card, like.
So yeah. Let's run over that. Sean Brady.
Let's
Good
check
job,
out the
Sean.
Clay Guida, bro. What do you think about that, Joaquin Silva? Some say robbery. Some say.
Would you say?
Some say
really?
robbery. Some say robbery.
I don't know. I think
possible.
I think there was 2 rounds that were
You can give it to Joaquin.
Joaquin.
No, I'm not saying
it wasn't the most exciting fight, so I mean,
Clay Guida,
Clay Guida's still there, dude. I mean, he's a problem for anybody.
He was throwing hands and he was taking shots.
I mean, yeah, he was taking shots. There was some wobbly shots in there. I remember.
But he had a lot of control time.
Yeah, but it was because he was getting hit.
I guess.
And it wasn't quite control. It was more like, let me grab a hold.
Wasn't the crowd bummed out, though? They thought that he won.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because Clay Guida. But shout out to Joaquin.
Damn, and I think we had Puna for the Puna versus Dustin Stolfoots.
Oh,
and Dustin came away with the rear naked choke.
Yo, man, you never know, man. It's MMA.
Yeah.
You know? Just when you think one guy's ahead, this other guy might just pull off. I mean, there was a couple of upsets. There's a couple, not upsets, but comeback wins.
Yeah, comeback wins was crazy, and like we were just talking about the prelims. Well, obviously we got to talk about our girl Miesha Tate coming back, looking great.
I called it.
Yeah, you did.
I said that. I was like, I think she got that fire. You know, she's not trying to mess around. She might be not giving herself so much pressure.
Cupcake got it.
She's like, if I lose or if I don't lose, it's whatever.
And everybody's over here talking about retirement and this, that. Oh, my bad. Everybody's talking about her retirement, this, that, and the other. It's like, man, she looks good.
Well, I'm sure she was talking about it though. You know, she was like, any fight could be my last fight.
Yeah, but I don't think she looked really good
after she got this one. No,
because she said that at 125 she wasn't feeling it.
Yeah,
because she had to cut down a lot more. Yeah, 135 is more her division for sure.
She has to suck herself down so much. So,
but yeah, so
it's gonna be interesting to see who she gets next.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think that was a good little test for her, Julia Avila. You know, just to
get back in that win column.
Yeah, just to get back into the 135, get a feel for it. And hopefully she stays a little more active if she decides to, really put her foot down.
Yeah.
Maybe go for a title run because, dude, I think the title, like, now it's up in the air, you know, especially that one.
Anybody could get it.
Anybody could get it right now, sure. Especially, I mean, we got Raquel Pennington and
Juliana Pena.
No, Juliana Pena's not fighting for it.
Who is it?
Gosh.
I don't know.
I'm not 100% sure.
But they're fighting for it?
Yeah, it's Juliana Pena and somebody else. Or not Julia. Raquel Pennington. But yeah, so dang, how about these those last two? Right before that, yeah, back-to-back freaking slams, dude. Cody Brundage with the slam of Zachary Reese.
Reminded me of old Rampage Jackson.
And really, I think he just got the idea from Jakar Close. Like Jakar first, he just was like, I ain't wrestling, and just like picked this dude up and slammed him on it. That one was worse. The Joe Selecki slam was way worse than the Cody Brundage because Cody had to follow up with some punches. But the Jakar Close one, I mean, this guy just dropped him.
He held on to that arm bar that he had so hard, and he was not even trying to,
Yeah, no, he
guard
didn't.
himself from
Yeah,
getting
he
that
didn't even
slam.
try.
Because
Yeah,
he didn't think he was gonna pull it off. He didn't think he could lift him up. Because that's a lot. It's a lot of strength for somebody to have your arm, and then you're like,
but that was crazy
yeah, man.
because the way his head hit the canvas, it was just
He was
just
gone,
completely like let go of everything.
Yeah, that was a nice slam, man.
Yeah,
It was a
and
beautiful
he didn't.
slam.
I don't think he even had to follow up with anything. It was just bang. It was just.
He was like,
slam,
oh
that's
man.
it.
He's like, I mean, I wish I could have followed up, but I'm a nice guy, but in here I gotta be a dog.
Yeah, and then
Like
didn't
that.
he say he was saying about give me the easiest fight. I just
Oh,
want to make
yeah,
money.
That's true.
That was funny.
Yeah.
That was really. I think it had the whole
He
crowd.
definitely
kinda-
showed his character on that. One.
Yeah.
That was funny. But then the Cody Brundage also on round 1 too. He got that.
Yeah, and
You
both
know?
of those were round
yeah,
one
both of them were
finishes.
round
Yeah,
one.
and
Oh,
they were
damn.
Look how ironically one was at 149 and one was in 141. So they were almost
They're
identical.
almost at the same time.
Yeah, it was
Same
almost
move.
exactly the same.
I don't know. This dude Fitzgerald, the commentator, he was talking about. He's like, this is about to be the new move. He's like, this is the Conor McGregor.
I
strike,
forgot how many years
shoulder
they had
strike,
said
2019.
it had been so many. Oh yeah. I
That's
heard
what he
him say
brought
that.
up. He was like, and I was, yo, if it is, that'd be ill. If people just try to pull arm bars and people are just trying to slam.
Just slam.
But I think you can kind of get out of it if you're not.
I
Just
feel
trying to
like
hold
there's
on to
not
it.
that many like successful arm bars. I feel like a lot of the more of the women's divisions they get into those because like the women are still kind of like in that growing phase of the sport where the guys are like you have to be a very novice maybe fighter like or very one dimensional as far as either striking or something to be caught in something like that, because they I feel like the guys are very like way more well-rounded sometimes right now than the girls just because the girls
There's more. There's definitely more male fighters probably. than
yeah
female fighters.
for sure
So
yeah but
But-
yeah how about Rodolfo Bellato with that comeback win, dude.
I'm surprised they didn't stop that fight
It went
when he was getting hammer fisted on the ground.
right when because like
He was pushing with his legs.
because Ihor
was trying to
wasn't
get
throwing heavy shots, and because dude was exhausted.
I don't think he wasn't throwing heavy shots. I think when he was on the ground,
there were, but
because he was like he would just like kind of fall into him. So he's
oh
like,
yeah, no, there was some hammer shots in there, dude. There was
Yo.
literally like he was throwing a hammer
you
on this
tell me
dude's head.
anybody else would have been able to take it like this dude and then come back and win? I don't think so.
I wonder if
I don't think
this dude
so.
Kerry Hatley was the one reffing that fight.
I don't know, but I'm telling you, I really thought he was gonna be out.
Yeah,
when
I'm
he was
telling
getting
you.
Beat out, when
Yeah.
he was getting beat down, and then he came back in the same round.
And he turned
the
it around.
same round, he was
Yeah.
like, "Oh nah, you want to try to be?"
But I'm
big
trying to
dog?"
tell you, dude, his shots were heavier when he turned it around, and he ended up having Ihor in that position, and he was landing like. Yeah, those shots were devastating. Like he just seems like he has a little bit more. And then also his volume was higher because Ihor was, like I said, he was a little bit. Like what
He
round
was
did
fresh.
that end
I
in?
would say he was fresher.
Oh, that was second round, so it was towards the end of the second round.
He was fresher, but the only reason that he was fresher, and I don't even know how he was fresher because
No,
like I said, I
no.
thought-
I think he just pulled that. That was all freaking
yeah,
great,
hard.
dude.
That was all hard.
Yeah, he came out once he
For sure.
once he started like smelling or feeling the finish. He just started going for it. He just started going.
But I'm saying this dude got tired though because he hit Bellato with so many shots.
Big shots too,
That's what I'm saying.
and even
like,
on the feet too.
the
like,
whole
standing.
time, the whole fight. Like
Yeah.
even the first round, Bellato was getting pieced up a little bit.
Yeah, he was.
He was getting his, he was
Yeah.
getting his licks in, but yeah, that was one of the craziest comeback wins I ever seen. That dude,
Yeah, for sure.
because you're telling me you've seen somebody get beat down like that, where he had like probably over 20 unanswered shots.
Yeah.
and then come back and then
Yeah, because he wasn't
Finish the
even
guy.
very. His defense down on the down when he was grounded like that wasn't even that great. And like you said, there was points in there. Probably another referee. I don't know who was reffing. Might have stopped it.
yeah. But I
But-
guess you were right because they didn't let he ended up winning.
Yeah.
He ended up being able
But
to
then
pull it
like
out.
think about this. Then the fight before that, that
What?
was another comeback win.
What?
This dude,
The Jared Gooden fight? Yo.
this dude
for
got
real.
black. His eye got coming out of his face.
Yo, his eye turned into a damn 8 ball.
Jesus Christ,
It was crazy.
That sucks.
Wellington Turman, I didn't think he was gonna be so nice on the feet.
No, yeah,
because
I thought he was gonna be more on the grounding him and stuff. And honestly, if I saw a submission, I thought that Wellington Turman would be getting a submission. But damn, Jared Gooden, he came out of nowhere with that submission. He just grabbed this man it was all of a sudden he just got to the position, got his back,
and he got him
and he pulled it off. Yeah, that was
I don't know,
crazy.
man. It's just the thing when you're striking, it all comes down to a certain point. If you guys are both tough enough to take each other's shots, who can just have enough energy to do something?
Yeah,
they were exhausted, both of them, at the end of that fight.
Yeah, I mean they're fighting welterweight, and both of those guys are big guys.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So
and they were throwing some heavy shots. Even though, like I said, Wellington Turman, he was doing better on the feet.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, there was certain points where he had Jared Gooden stunned, and that was definitely that shot to the eye.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so just to wrap it up, shout out to Veronica Hardy with the win over Jamie Lynn Horth. Nice 3-rounder beatdown. I don't know. One of the judges gave one of the rounds to Jamie Lynn, but I didn't see it. So, but shout out to Veronica. Good job.
Good job on the win. But yeah, we'll see about what happens with Dariush and Sarukian. Who do they give Dariush back to? Who do you think he fights?
I don't know, dude.
Saint Denis?
He's coming off of 2 ill KOs, dude. And I don't think I mean, unless they want to get him out of here like that. Because I think he should just take some time off.
Take a little bit off, and then I really
maybe
wonder who they put him up against.
Maybe come in, maybe
they put up
middle of next year.
Him against Bobby Green.
Oh, that'd be a good fight. There you go.
There you go, bro.
There you go. You just made the match.
I'm just telling y'all, we're making
matchmaker Abel over here.
Yeah, we're making matches today.
Dude, you got some good ones. You got some good ones.
I'm just thinking, you just think about, you look at the card, then you look at the fights that are like together in the same weight class, and you think about it, you're like, and they're all around the same.
Because
spots.
Even like you said, like the Armin and Jalen Turner, that wouldn't.
The Armin and Jalen Turner wouldn't be a bad fight. That could be a main event, like I said.
But I think after that Armin performance, they're gonna try to prop him up a little bit. They're gonna try to boost him up.
I guess, but how many fights does he get before the title shot? It's got to be less than 2. I mean, less than 3.
I don't know. It depends.
They might give him 2 more fights.
Depends on who he fights and how he fights him.
And how he wins, right?
Yeah, because if he does another performance like that, definitely he could probably get a title shot. But that's the thing is like Islam also. You got I don't know what are in the plan. What are Islam's plans?
He's probably gonna fight Oliveira.
Yeah, more than likely they're probably gonna try to run that.
And then after that, I don't know.
I would say Charles is deserving of it. What do you think?
Of the title?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he can fight for it. Yeah. I mean, he beat everybody except Islam.
That's it, yeah.
I
mean, dude, he was on a tear when he was the champ.
Yo, he was killing it, and
he gained such a following, dude. Like that dude when he comes in. I mean, when he had that fight against Benil, I was in Canada, dude. And these people were going insane for him.
He busted him up.
I mean, he did what he had to do. So
that's the thing. That's it's like I said. It depends a lot about how you finish it. And usually when he finishes a fight, the man does not play.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm really interested to see that rematch. I'm bummed out that we didn't get to see it and we got the Volkanovski fight for the other one.
Yeah. That's like the same thing with the Stipe and John Jones fight, like what DC was saying.
I know. We missed out on it.
Jeez. I really wanted to see that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's been so long since we've seen John.
We're going to see it, though.
And we didn't even get to see John for
Did you see the Tom Aspinall and the John Jones Twitter back and forth?
Yes, dude. I didn't like Tom's response.
What is he going to say, though?
I understand, but what you going to say?
Dog, what you going to say, dog? You gonna be like, oh yeah, I deserve this. Like he's like,
so you're right, John. Yeah. Sorry, John. Like what?
Because what do you deserve, man? You just got the title.
No apology needed.
You just got the title.
You could have just said, "You're right, John."
You beat Sergey.
I didn't like the
Pavlovich.
apology part. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know, man. I think
Tom is the man.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm happy that he kind of was like, you know,
He simmered down with all that talk.
Kind of simmered down a little bit, but maybe he was just doing it sarcastically. Who knows? But yeah, he. I don't know. You know, that's funny.
Yeah,
it's funny. It's like a funny little thing that a little back and forth.
It's like you said though. I'm kind of glad that John kind of put him in his place and finally responded in some way.
I mean, he just
to everybody because everybody was kind of saying the same thing. Even I was in a way saying.
You the whole time you were like.
But I am on the Tommy Aspinall train.
He's like,
I mean,
I'm like,
Aspinall.
Tommy
Bones.
Johnny Bones the greatest. He's the greatest.
Yeah, but
I
want to see him a little more, man.
Who, John Bones?
Yeah,
I want to see a little bit more too.
He's just not. He's not. He's like on that upper echelon, that top tier of fighters right now. That they can pick and choose what they want. He's like almost. I wouldn't say he's not definitely not no Conor McGregor Lamborghini yacht. But
he's not that big yet.
Yeah.
But he's definitely a lot bigger now he's interim champ.
Oh, 100%. Who doesn't love John?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know? So.
But,
We'll see.
Yeah, so,
What's next? What we got?
I don't know. You want to run over the Ryan Garcia performance right quick?
Yeah, if you want to do that real quick. Sure, I'm down. So then we get
Ryan, I just feel like all the commotion, all the crap that was going on around him with the promotion and Oscar and B-Hop, Bernard Hopkins talking a little crap. I don't think promoters should be putting down their fighters. Let's just say that before their
What do you
fights.
think about the performance, though?
I mean, the performance wasn't great, but that's what I'm saying. I think
We
that
got the
had
finish.
something to do. Yeah, but like,
we got the finish, bro.
I mean, he did get the finish.
What you gonna say?
Can't say nothing about that.
Yeah, I mean,
I just didn't like that he was on the back foot. I'll say that, and I'll say that. Like that he didn't have a very good defense either, and just like the way he was approaching the fight, like I feel like he didn't have like a game plan or something. Like he was just kind of going out there with his attributes and like his special shots and like hoping to land, and he landed. I mean, he got it.
He got the finish.
He got the finish, but I feel like he's better than that.
Yeah. You think that he can perform at a higher level?
100%.
I could understand that. Yeah, for sure.
I think he can.
You think he could have put that?
And I don't know
guy
if
out
it's
of
the
there
Derek
maybe
James
earlier.
camp.
I
I don't
think
know
it's
if
like you
it's
said.
the
I think it's like
movement
you
of
said.
camps moving around.
I think it's like you said. It's all the stuff with the promotion and like just having to deal with that. And then he's also had his own things that he struggled with in his.
I mean, he's
mental
coming
health.
off his
Tank
one
fight.
and only loss, and it's not like he got knocked out. He got knocked down with the body shot.
Yeah.
And Henry was saying like, yeah, I would have liked to see a little bit more out of Ryan, and I wished that wasn't the weight cut thing and the whole rehydration clause wasn't.
Yeah,
what
that was
it
a little
was.
weird, but he took the fight.
But he took the fight, and he
It
dared
is
to be
what it
great.
is, and he lost.
Like we were talking about in that same conversation, I think that was the kickoff to all these great boxing fights that have happened this year. If it had not been for that Ryan Tank fight, I don't think, like I said, the Terrence Crawford doesn't get made. The Francis Ngannou Tyson Fury, I don't think gets made. And like any of these other great matches that we've seen. Just right off the top, like those are just the two that come right off the top of my head. But
Lomachenko versus Devin Haney.
there you go.
Yeah, I guess they're putting more of the top of the top as the top
You know.
of the top, which is better to see.
Yeah.
It's more exciting for the sport, but
I just just to close out with Ryan, like I just hope that he can find some support or something and some like good people around him, because I don't know, like dude, I don't know why and Oscar gave him his props afterwards, but like just Oscar be on some weird stuff sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
And,
I mean, Oscar's
he has
a
his
character
history
himself.
Yeah, so it's just
So,
like
I don't know. I
and-
just think, like you said, if you're a promoter, I don't know why in the world you'd have kind of some type of beef or try to be any type of way, especially publicly, to the guy that you're promoting.
Yeah, because look at
It's like what you don't like who's you're fighting, who's the banner. They're fighting under your banner.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, I don't really
under your promotion.
They're all right, but
but this guy over here, this guy right
it's
here,
kind of weird.
he's
sure.
he's gonna do some damage,
I think
or
all
just
that
saying,
stuff-
just like these low key shots,
Yeah,
these little undertones of
I think all that's
disrespect.
gonna change though.
I didn't like that.
I think that'll all change pretty soon though. You know, like
Oh man,
what
we just got some breaking news for the first time on this podcast
happened?
from ESPN.
What happened?
Bryce Mitchell will be stepping in for Josh Emmett for 296 to face Josh Emmett because Giga got tore his groin.
Oh really?
Yeah. So
Bryce Mitchell
yeah,
versus
Bryce Mitchell versus Josh Emmett in the
damn.
UFC 296.
Yo,
Yeah, that's
I
a good
don't know,
fight.
man.
Bryce Mitchell coming in.
That's a rough fight for Bryce Mitchell, man. To be honest with you,
Breaking news, people.
I don't know. I don't know if I like that fight for him. His last fight was Ilia Topuria, and Ilia Topuria put the pause on him.
On Josh Emmett, though.
No, on Bryce.
Oh, he put it
Mitchell.
on both of them boys.
He put it on both of them. He really took him out. Like this dude.
Yeah, but that's a good
Topuria is-
matchup, though. That's a good matchup,
He's a
then.
bad man.
That's a good matchup. Emmett and
I don't
Bryce.
know, man,
Bryce
because I
ain't no
think-
joke, bro.
I don't think Bryce is a joke either, but I think Bryce is a submission and grappling specialist. And I'm not saying he.
But he
can't
had
submit
his
grapple.
last fight was against who? He won it, and he busted his eye.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot who he fought because he brought out the Bible and he was like talking about Jesus.
Gosh, I'm trying to remember it, but yeah, that's a pretty good fight. That's a pretty good fight.
I know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Like I said, I don't love that fight for Bryce Mitchell, honestly, just because Josh Emmett is such a brawler.
Yeah,
You know, he
but
throws bombs.
his last two fights, I think the last, he's coming off of 2 losses because he fought Yair and then he fought Ilya because Yair was for the interim belt, remember? But yeah, no, that's gonna be a good fight for 296 for sure.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
We'll
going
see
back
how
to
it
the whole Ryan thing, yeah. I just hope that he can, like I said, find some peace in that promotion.
I don't think he stays with them for long, to be honest.
Yeah, because I think they were having their problems even before that.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
when it's that public and you're literally like, yeah, I mean, this dude, I don't really like this dude and how he's talking about me. You
Yeah,
know, in
that's
front of
not
everybody.
not good stuff.
There's obviously some things that are not getting settled behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So I don't know. All the best to him. I think I agree with you in a sense. I don't think that he looked his best.
Yeah.
I think he still got the finish, which is impressive still impressive for all the stuff that's going on. And then also not looking your best, still getting the finish.
Yeah. Props.
You know.
Props. Because it's like you said. I mean, at the end of the day, you got all that commotion going on around you,
Yeah.
and you're still able to perform.
Yeah.
That's good. But
Still
like
able
I
to pull off
said,
the finish too.
I think he can perform at a higher level, and I think if he gets the right people around him, he'll be on.
Yeah, I think
He'll be right
rises
back where
to-
he was
he's
at.
definitely, and he also has a huge name already.
Yeah.
You know.
I think he's a great fighter, dude. I
think so too. I think if he gets it, like he said, he gets a little bit older in the game and he just straightens out some things.
Yeah.
But also, you know, all the people that are
He's
fighting,
matured a lot as it is.
Yeah, I think so, for
as
sure.
it is, dude.
But I think, but anybody who's fighting around that weight class with him, like all those guys, you know, Tank, Shakur, Devin Haney,
Dude, and then
like that's a
even with the Shakur,
whoever,
like
yo, they'll
like,
all give you the hand.
Shakur's
so, I don't know.
performance was nothing to write home about. So
I don't know. So that's
like you got to think
a lot
about
of-
that.
and a lot
Like
of people think
if anything,
Lomachenko took the Devin Haney fight.
Huh?
And a lot of people think Lomachenko won the Devin Haney
Yeah,
fight.
I mean, look at that too.
So
I mean, if that
like
if
you said,
judging's if
you know,
there was different judges, that fight might have gone.
I think a lot of people see Tank as the one true king.
But if you compare Shakur's and Ryan's performances, I mean, Ryan, you could say what you want about Ryan's performance, but he got the finish and Shakur didn't.
Yeah,
You know,
there you go.
and everybody was talking up a big game about Shakur, and I think Shakur is still in there, and he didn't have his greatest performance, and who knows what that was about, but it's.
It's up
There's
in
some
the air.
interesting stuff in the air, and then especially with this stuff coming this weekend, We got another good fight this weekend that we're going to be talking about here. But let's just recap real quick the bare knuckle.
Bare knuckle.
A little bit of bare knuckle.
Mike
My
Perry.
man Mike Perry taking home the King of Violence title. What you think about that?
I don't know, man. I think I agree with what Joe Rogan has said. He said that Mike Perry is
He's born
he's
to-
differently built
Yeah.
to be
I
able
mean,
to take
dude,
that type of fighting style because he's able to take damage like nobody.
Dude, yeah.
You know, and then he can just
There was
tough it out, man.
there
just
was
beat somebody down.
points in that fight where if Eddie would have got some clean,
So a couple more
a
shots.
couple more clean shots, I don't know. Yeah, this dude was in that first round. He had him hurt.
Yo, Eddie Alvarez is a former UFC champion. You know, like and
Yeah,
that's the thing. He beat who else did he beat? Luke Rockhold, Michael Venom Page. All these guys, they're all champions.
yeah,
You know? And he's beating them down bare knuckle.
yeah.
So, Mike Perry,
He's a
that man
problem.
ain't nothing to fuck with.
Yeah, he's a
You
problem
know what I'm saying?
in bare knuckle, dude. And like
He'll give
he
you the hands, dog.
and that's the
like
thing
I
that kind of
said,
sucks
he's
because
not scared to.
there's not many like big known name guys that are gonna be willing to do that
It's just a lot
until
to
they're
do,
like on the
man.
tail end of their career or something. And like he was calling out, he wasn't calling out because he respects him a lot. Is Jorge Masvidal?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just saying that it would be a great, and I think it would be too
That'd
because
be a
it's
huge
like
fight,
it's
yeah.
like he said that it would be like Jorge going back to his roots. He's like the
Oh, that would be
OG bare
great.
knuckle
Yo,
fighter.
Mike Perry versus Jorge Masvidal bare knuckle.
That'd be hard to
Yo,
not
that'd be
miss.
hard, yo.
Yeah, that would be a.
If this man Masvidal came back, he started training. He's like, he really gets into.
I
it.
think he would be good either,
I think
whether
he'd
it
do-
be
he
bare
might
knuckle
be
or
better.
boxing. He would be better
I think he'd be better suited for sure.
because it's just striking, and
Yeah.
he's a
If
very
he's
good
up to it,
striker.
if he's up to it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
props to Mike Perry.
Props
yo,
to
this
Mike
dude's a
Perry.
destroyer.
And dude, I like honestly in that fight, like there was a loser, but Eddie was all heart, man. That like they ain't nobody like
Yeah,
Eddie
he wasn't
Alvarez, bro.
giving up.
Nah.
No,
I think if
quitting him.
he wouldn't if Mike wouldn't have shattered his orbital,
Oh yeah,
because you could see, dude, the damage,
yeah,
bro,
you
it was
could see
bad.
His face was busted.
Yeah, I think Eddie would have been in there still.
Oh, for sure.
But it's like Mike said, like the stoppage was the corner stopping it was probably the best thing they could have done, because like he goes back out there, he could have lost an eye or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the big difference between like this MMA with gloves and boxing with gloves and bare knuckle. Like it's much more brutal, much more violent.
Yeah.
Like the damage is serious. You know what I'm saying? So
I know, man. I don't know how these guys do it, but
it's
you
crazy that it's caught on so much. You know?
I
And
mean,
it's-
I've heard the head of the organization talking about that he didn't even feel like other MMA organizations were really competition because he felt like they offer something completely different.
he's a promoter, so
But I think they kind of do in a way.
he's got to promote his.
You don't think so? Cause
No, 100%. He's
'cause
got. It's a completely different
because
product, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Like,
it's so brutal.
It's so and like yeah, it's like he was.
and you
saying,
gotta be.
isn't
you
it
gotta
so
have skills.
fitting? It would be Mike Perry to be the king of violence.
I mean, he's a beast, yo. So I don't know. I think it's definitely catching on, and it's definitely getting bigger.
Yeah,
You know, and they've got a good amount of big names that have already done it.
yeah.
You know.
That sucks that because Big Ben Rothwell was supposed to fight Todd Duffy on that,
Oh, it got canceled.
but yeah, it got canceled for whatever
That would've
reason.
been a good one.
Yeah, that would have been a good one. They'll probably main event that.
Yeah, speaking
'Cause
of
they're not big. There's not, like I said, there's not huge names in bare knuckles. So.
speaking of weird news, did you hear Kevin Holland versus Michael Venom Page?
I heard because they said that I don't know if it was on the Nelk Boys podcast or like I think it was in that podcast that I don't know if they saw something on the wall, because that's like the war room where they do the matchmaking there in the UFC
That
offices
said
or
Kevin
whatever.
Holland versus Michael Venom Page.
I think so, something like that as far as
So. It's just rumors. It might not be,
rumors, yeah. But yeah, if Michael is
If
in
that would be a
the
good fight.
if MVP is in the UFC now, that'd be awesome.
That would be a great
Because
fight.
that would be a great fight. One,
His
if that fight
debut.
is the real deal, and like
Yo.
who wouldn't want to see Michael Venom Page in the UFC? So yeah,
Where's Kevin
that
Holland?
would
yo?
be awesome for sure. But yeah, props to my man Mike Perry.
Shout-outs.
getting it done.
What
You know
we
what I'm
got
saying?
next? What we got coming up? Let's talk about what's coming up. No?
So let's just give a quick shine. Haney versus Prograis this weekend. I think Prograis a little small. He's a little smaller in the for the 140 division.
I think Haney's quicker.
I think Haney's a little bit bigger too.
Yeah. I give that fight to Haney.
Never know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That one's
What do
pretty.
you think?
I don't know. Haney has to have the. What was his last fight again?
Lomachenko fight.
Was it Lomachenko's last fight? No.
Yeah.
It was Lomachenko? No.
Pretty sure. Look it up.
You might be right.
I think so. I don't think he fought anybody else. Did he fight anybody else?
Check that out for me.
All right. Yeah, but I'd probably give it to Devin Haney for sure.
This doesn't show his record.
We're gonna see right now. Yeah. Yeah, Lomachenko's his last fight.
Oh wow! So he hasn't
Oh,
fought
yeah.
since then.
Yeah.
It's been that long, huh?
It was that
Last year, wasn't it? No, or
No,
this year? The beginning of this year.
Yeah. 0205 February.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it's been a while though. 10 months off.
I think it's February. It says I don't. They have the date. Like
It was early in the year.
backwards or something. But yeah.
It might have been in
Yeah,
May.
you definitely
You might
give
be
it
right.
to Haney. I think Prograis is great, but
But then Haney.
I don't know.
Some people say Lomachenko won
some
that
people
fight.
say what some people say, but
So,
he wins.
We'll see how
You know, like
we'll see how Prograis comes out. You know, I really don't know. I haven't seen enough of Prograis, but as far as like his size and stature, he's a little smaller than Daney for sure.
That's always a problem.
In the face-offs, you could see.
He's not gonna have the reach.
I don't know, dude. Some of these smaller guys, man, they can move. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
calling it right now. Devin Haney beats him. He outpoints him.
Okay.
I call it.
Abel with
still see
the
it.
Devin Haney.
Maybe I'll be stunned. But all right.
Dang, yo.
What?
Regis got 24 KOs as opposed to Devin only 15.
Maybe, but you know, it's not all about KOs, bro.
It is all about KOs.
It's definitely not.
But yeah, just
Although we
to
wish it
shine
was.
a little light on that this weekend. But yeah, and then on top of that, we got Song Yadong versus Chris Gutierrez. What you think?
UFC Fight Night.
That's in the Apex, no?
What?
I think it's in the Apex.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think it's in front of a crowd.
Yep.
Song
It was supposed to
Yadong
be in
versus
Shanghai.
Chris
It was supposed to be in
Gutierrez.
China.
It's supposed to be the China card.
Yeah, it
That
was.
didn't pan out. That would have been exciting.
That would have been sick.
Damn.
Got some pretty low key good fight. Low key good card,
Yo,
huh?
Song Yadong versus Chris Gutierrez. I don't know. Who do you give it to? I'd probably
Man,
give
Young Song
I'd probably give it to Yadong.
is a bad.
I think he's gonna throw it
He's a
down.
bad boy.
You know.
And I think Chris is
Chris
coming off.
Gutierrez got that win over Frankie Edgar. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got that knockout.
Yeah,
Which
but that
is-
was a while ago now.
which is
And
a
then he lost to, let's see, in the. So yeah, he got the Frankie Edgar win. Then he fought Pedro Munoz. Munoz won that in a 3-round decision. And then he fought after that Alatenghi in a 3-round decision in the Yusuf versus Barbosa fight. Yeah, I think I would give it to Song. I think he's coming off an ill.
He lost to Corey Sandhagen.
Yeah, but he just knocked out Ricky Simone,
That's true. He
Before
knocked out
that.
Ricky Simone, but
which was I think a lot of people had Ricky win that fight because Ricky throws some bombs.
yeah. So that's why I'd
And
probably give it to
I think Song he's very young, but he's coming into his age now at 26.
He's young, but he's pretty well rounded.
Yeah, I think I'd give it to Song. He's
That's what I'm
very well
saying.
rounded,
He's gonna throw down.
and he's coming out of alpha male.
He tick Uriah Faber's crew.
Yeah, Uriah
for
Faber's
sure.
boys. Yeah, I think so. He's
Definitely give it to Song Yadong.
that kid. Yeah,
I think it's probably gonna be a war.
that kid's a dog. That kid's a dog, and so is Chris
He's been in
Gutierrez.
some tough fights.
I think, trying to think.
Chris Gutierrez, to me, he's talented as well.
And I'm just now that I'm thinking
But
about it.
Song Yadong just seems thicker to me.
Now I just
He
thought
got
about I
thickness
just thought
to
about
him.
something because remember, Song had problems with Corey,
Yeah,
and Chris is very long, like Corey.
not that long.
No, he's
Not
not.
even close.
Uh,
I wouldn't say. He's probably like 5'10" or something, 5'11", which maybe Corey Sandhagen might be the same. Or he's probably like 5'9".
5'8". Yeah, no.
He's
And
5'8",
what's
so-
his name is like 5'11" or something.
Yeah, Corey
5'10" or
yeah,
5'11".
Corey Sandhagen is much more.
He's
lanky.
tall. Yeah, he's tall. But yeah, maybe you're right.
I just
they're
think
the same
Song
height,
Yadong
so
can grind it down, and then
yeah, you're
I
right.
think he can pull it out.
That boy's Song.
That's what I'm saying. He's thick. He's strong. He's powerful.
Got a thick dong.
He's quick. He's not afraid to get one. I don't know what the fluff. What is this?
Yeah. Anyways,
yeah, I'll crop that together, and then that'll be the thing. That'll go.
hey, you were the one with the dong.
I didn't say nothing like that. You tripping, dog. All right, let's check Anthony Smith versus Khalil Roundtree.
Yeah.
Now this fight piques my interest because Khalil Roundtree fights people like they owe him money. You know.
Seriously,
play,
dude.
yo.
And
When
is he coming off of he's coming off a couple wins, no?
When he's throwing down, man.
Yeah, cuz he beat Chris Dukakis
Bro.
pretty nastily. And
Yeah.
then before
He
that,
busted him up. Then he beat Dustin Jacoby as well.
yeah, he's coming off of a 4 fight win streak.
Yo, I'm telling you.
Modestus, Carl Robertson, and Justin Jacoby is.
I'm telling you,
that's
he's
a-
been putting
that's a
them
good win.
together, yo.
Yeah, he has been.
So Khalil Roundtree versus and Anthony Smith, obviously he's a legend in the sport. He's been around for a minute.
And he's just coming off of a win off of what's his name? Goodness.
Johnny Walker?
No.
No.
Superman tattoo in his chest.
Ryan Spann, that's right. He beat
Brian
Ryan
Spann
again.
twice, yeah.
That's
2
what
wins
I'm
off of
saying,
Brian
dude.
Spann.
So that's why I don't know, man. Who do you give that fight to for real?
I don't know, because Anthony's a dog, man.
Oh, you think he ain't scared? He can take
But-
a couple licks.
But Khalil is,
He's a little younger.
yeah, and he's in like, I don't know, man. He throws some bombs.
Yeah, he doesn't play around.
I'll give it to Khalil.
Yeah, I'll probably give it to.
I'll give it to Khalil just because he's on the younger side, and I don't know if he's not if Anthony's not able to, and sometimes like he gets into those positions a lot of times, Anthony, where like he'll start getting like rained on with punches, and like he'll kind of like be in one position and take a lot of damage, you know.
Kind of get stuck.
Yeah, he'll get stuck, and I feel like if he gets stuck there with Khalil, yeah, Khalil will find a way to end it.
He'll get him in the clinch or something. Or
Yeah,
get him on the ground.
and he's really good at that Muay Thai and stuff, you know.
Oh yeah, he's gonna give us some problems on the feet, I think.
Yeah, because he's a very creative striker, Khalil.
Oh yeah, man.
So
like I
like
said, he when
when he took out Modestus's knee,
yo,
that was a crazy kick,
that
dude.
that was crazy.
That was
man.
brutal, son.
Yo, he messed that dude's
That was
knee up.
nasty. That was fun.
bad.
And yeah, that dude is like just recently coming back.
I'm sure. That
Yeah.
shit busted him up.
Yeah.
That was a mean kid, and then he was like, "Damn, I got him bad." But
Yeah, even he was like, Jesus.
yeah, I mean, but they popped that out of place. But anyways, that should be a good fight. Yeah, I'll probably have Khalil in that fight as well. Let's check Jamie Malarkey versus Nasrat Hackspittlebrast.
Jamie Malarkey's a bad man.
Man, he always looks like he looks like an old man that's angry at
Jamie?
something like all the time to me because his eyebrows are kind of light.
He has like golden eyebrows.
Yeah, he has like golden eyebrows, and then he's obviously like focused.
He always looks really mad.
Yeah,
He looks like a
he's
mean
focused.
ginger.
But that guy Nasrat Hackspittlebrast, he shows some promise.
Yeah.
So I
And-
don't know. I know Jay Malarkey's never afraid to throw down. He's also from Australia, so that also gives him like 2 points. Those mans from Australia, they come through.
Yeah, he
down
be-
under.
Those dudes be coming through and ready
That's what I'm
to
saying.
brawl, son.
Let's see. Well, who's
Like, yo, this dude, like, what's his name? Even though he's from New Zealand, but I mean, they're basically the same. This dude, Dan Hooker, he was about to try to take that fight with Bobby Green with a broken hand.
I know, man. They
Like,
on another level.
It was already broke. Like, it was broken. He had broke it in the camp or something. Or it was... Oh, no, it was the same hand he broke in the fight before. Because who'd he fight before? I forget.
He fought Jalen Turner.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
he broke his fight in
He
that.
broke his hand, yeah.
And yeah, so I guess in training,
Or his arm. He broke his arm.
his arm.
Yeah.
And yeah,
He broke it again.
Again.
Or something? Yeah.
and then he was trying to.
He's trying to come through.
He's trying to come through again still.
Yeah.
And then he ended up breaking it again or something.
He's a different
Or
type
like,
of fighter.
this guy.
But who do you give that to? Nasrat versus this man.
Jamie. I'll say Jamie.
Yeah, you think Nasrat has it?
Sometimes I feel like Nazareth has some gas tank issues.
Well, he did. He lost to Bobby Green to decision. He beat McDessie, and then he also beat Quinones. So he's coming off of 2 wins.
Jamie.
No, this is Hasfarat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do they come decisions or finishes? Decision. One is decision, no?
One is, yeah, they're both decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both decisions.
And I'm pretty sure Jamie's coming off maybe a decision or two.
A win is a win. Let me see. What's it? Okay. Also, he has a win over McDessie, and then he lost versus Naimov and Prado.
Oh, he did lose versus Naimov.
Prado,
That's
he
right.
won. Prado,
He
beat Prado.
Naimov KO'd him.
Yeah, sometimes it be like that, you know.
But I don't think Nazareth has that same kind of power.
Maybe not. I feel like it'll probably go. It might even go all 3 rounds. I could see him doing that.
Yeah, I could see that.
Decision.
I could see that.
So,
but I have my man Jamie more in that fight.
probably, yeah.
Then we got I think 2 more here to go through, and I think that'll wrap it up. Then we'll probably see what's going on for the next week and after that. But we got Tim Elliott versus Sumadarji.
Okay, let's check that out.
Tim Elliott was coming off of the loss to this one kid, Muhammad Mahayev.
Mahayev is no joke, yo.
Yeah, but he it took him a little bit of time. I think
that's the one where he almost
choked him out.
pulled his leg off. No.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm telling you.
Tim Elliott almost pulled his leg off, or was it the?
I think it might have.
I think there was a fight before
there
that.
was a fight before that where he almost pulled his leg off.
Yeah, he fought with somebody that like almost tore his like knee off. Like, yeah. But I don't know. Sumadarji's not bad. I know he's
he's coming off a loss in his last fight, submission, and the 2 before that he won.
Okay.
So we'll see how that goes.
I don't
probably
really have a
give it to
dog
Tim
in that
Elliott.
race. You give it to Tim?
Yeah, probably. I think he's just more of a veteran, and
Yeah, I could see him
Sumadarji's
bounce.
a
I could
little
see him
younger.
bounce back. I could see him bounce back.
Yeah, I just think he, like I said, when you've been around for longer in the UFC, I just usually give those fights to the guys that's been around just a little bit longer.
Yeah. And then to wrap it up, yeah, we got Junium Park, the Iron Turtle, versus Andre Muniz. My man Jun Young, I think he's on a roll here.
He's pretty big for middleweight.
Yeah, he's got his last win was over Albert Duraev and Dennis Tululin.
Yeah, he's a tick boy.
Yeah.
That man does not play. When he be going to throw down, he swing.
Oh wow, he beat Eric Anders too.
Yo.
But that was in 22.
Still.
And Joseph Holmes, which was I think that dude was coming off of from the Contender Series.
I'm telling you, Andre Muniz is no walk in the park though.
No, he's not. No, Andre Muniz is coming off of a loss, I believe, though. Yeah, he lost to Paul Craig, and then before that, he lost to Brendan Allen. So he's coming off of two losses. So it's time. It's proving time.
We'll see. We'll see how he does against Jun Young. Jun Young, damn,
He's a problem.
he is a problem, but
He's
like
sneaking up in that division, dude.
We'll see. You know, like I said, I tend to give these fights to people that have been around a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But I could see Jun Young Park winning this. Weirdly enough.
I could see that. I could see that too.
But then I could see it. I'm gonna give it to Jun Young.
I got
think
Jin
Jun
Young.
will take
The
it.
Iron Turtle. Man, sounds like a monster from Godzilla or something.
I know, that's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so next week, the week after that, we got UFC 296, buddy.
Oh,
Just to wrap up the year, man.
Half of the year.
Leon versus
Leon
Colby.
versus Leon. That press conference is about to be wild.
Dude.
He's about to be like, you're not even from America. You should be thankful to be here.
And then all the crap they're gonna be talking about Ian. They're gonna be talking crap about Ian. I mean, it is the welterweight division.
What, you think Ian
And
Garrison
now
be
Colby
talking
got
crap about him?
Colby is the one that you should watch out for.
Colby. We'll see.
Dude, Colby has his his history with the Brazilians.
That's true.
Gary's wife is Brazilian, and all this stuff that's coming out. Oh my goodness, dude.
Yeah, he's an easy target with all this stuff, but what are you gonna do?
That's gonna be a great card,
that's
dude.
part of it.
Gonna be a great card, but
We'll
we'll get there when we get there.
see.
You already know, guys. Peace. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.